So what you're about to see in this video is the implementation of the project titled Email Automation in UiPath Studio. So the main idea of this project is to read information from the Excel file, and the information is basically the email addresses and the corresponding subject matters, and the expected output is basically that the mail has to be sent to those particular email addresses with their subjects. So let's look at how this is achieved. So in the main sequence there is Excel process scope. So basically in this Excel process scope we can include all our Excel operations such as read the file, iterate through each and every row, and etc. So we're using use Excel file, and in that we're mentioning the location of that file and obviously reference it as Excel. And in the do block of the use Excel file, the goal is to read each and every row. So in each and every row there is an email address present. We have to pick that address and send mails to that address. So obviously to store the information we have to have a variable, and that variable here is the current row. So we have to create a variable and string. It has to be a string variable type because email address is obviously a string. So I've created the current row variable and it is a string. Now that we're done creating a variable, we have to do something with that variable. So drag and drop in the send SMTP mail message into the for each Excel row do's block and read the information by using current row dot by field in bracket recipient. So recipient column contains all the email addresses and subject column contains all the subjects. Now if you look at the properties panel, there are many properties such as attachments, common, email, host, etc. So we have to focus on two main things, that is host and logon. To send emails through gmail.com, we have to use port number 587, and once we set that, we have to obviously enter an email address, the sender's address, and create a password. Once we've done with all these steps, we are good to go. First, let's debug the file, compile and see if there are any errors. It might take some time. Meanwhile, I'll just show you the Excel file that we just read. So as you can see, there is subject and the email addresses. Almost done compiling. Let's see if there are any errors. Okay, there are no errors. Okay, the execution has begun. Yep, I think it's done. You can see the green mark on the right side of every activity. It's done. It's time to check the output. I'll just log into my Gmail or Google account to show you the output. So this is the expected output of the workflow that we've just looked at. As you can see, the mail IDs and the subject. I'll just show you both of them next to each other. Yeah, all the three mails have been sent and along with the subject. So this is the output. Thank you.